What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Way Toxicity. So I'm listening to the response of like Jessica Wu, I am a loho. And this keeps happening with Kevin Samuels, right? And some ladies do not like these interactions. But in the midst of this, they're highly disrespectful, right? And they are not the only ones doing this. But Kevin brings it up, this space brings it up about one-way aggression, one-way toxicity. You know what I mean? So I'm going to point some things out. So you have a conversation with a woman, she's overweight, you tell her she's overweight, you're bashing women, right? Woman made bad decisions, and those bad decisions have threw a monkey wrench in her dating life, and you tell her, yeah, the stuff you did just caught up with you. That's life. So you got to sit on the bench for a while. You're bashing women. You say it nice. You should have said it nicer because you're bashing women. You say it, just straightforward. You're too straightforward. You're bashing women. If you're actually disrespectful with it, and you're bashing women. So, but on the flip side of this, what these ladies seem not to see is it's okay the other way around. You know what I mean? The disrespect is just on 10. Like it's on power level 9,000 Dragon Ball reference. Because men should never judge women. Women don't judge men, but you're too short, you're too fat, you don't make enough money. I don't like your shoes. I don't like your car. I don't like where you work. You can make enough money, but I just don't like your job. I just that's beneath me. Women don't judge, but but you just wrote people off for those judgments. But that's not bashing. And then you take into account the other toxicity. Well, if a woman listens to him, she must have low self-esteem. She must be crazy. She must be stupid. So when you don't like something and women find value in it, then all of a sudden they're trash too for getting value in something that you don't get value in. So it's not just a man thing. You'll attack other women who say, "Yeah, I could rock with this. I could take this." Because basically, what you're saying is, you can't give black women constructive criticism. You can't give modern women constructive criticism. You can't give Western women constructive criticism, because all of that is actually bashing. It doesn't matter how you slice it. But everything that these women do is not bashing. It's not toxic, rather. I want to use guys for their money. That's not toxic behavior. I want a guy who I don't like to buy me things and take me places and do things for me because I just deserve it because I'm a woman. I'm fine, even if you're not. Even if you're not. And it's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Now, same thing with the Kendra G. I was about to say D. It's interesting because the Jessica Wu lady, had a thing where she would rather date a bad boy than a good guy. But now she's mad about this. The Kendra G thing, she was a lady interviewing a lady who had a husband who was older than her, who was sick, and now she was trying to step out and find somebody new while the guy was in the hospital. Now, see, when they attack those type of, now when you say you getting what you asked for. If you want bad boys, you get bad boys. What's there to cry about? You tell a woman she's out of pocket for but you didn't actually tell her to her face. You wait till she got off, but you tell her woman she's out of pocket for doing something like that, then it's all good. But if a guy says this, oh my God, you're bashing women. But when you do it, it's no big deal. If you say, I don't like them good guys. They're L7s. They're square. They're not. they're not really doing enough. They're not protectors and providers. They're not this, that, and the third. They just don't pique my interest. That wasn't judging, but whatever. Which says, if that's the type of person that you like toxic lifestyle, so, but you like it when you do it. It's okay. It's okay. Now I got to take this just a little step further. It's interesting how you see ladies go way back in time to how toxic granddad and great granddad was. But you wasn't even there. And half of these stories are made up. And here's the best part about all of this, past toxicity. This is why why I'm saying it's one-way toxicity. Because you ladies keep talking about your uncles and your granddads and your great granddads and their relationships and how the men were doing this, that, and the third. But you've never spoken about what the women were doing. If you feel like these men were just toxic, these women were just angels. And then, your great grandmama was an angel and your grandmama was an angel and your auntie's an angel and your mama's an angel and you an angel. And here's the problem with that. Once again, you don't see when you out of pocket, out of line. Thus, the Iyanla Vanzant thing about black women being out of order. They were out of order years ago. They are out of order today. But out of order is the norm. And she sees that. And guys are like, yeah, we pretty much have known that. One-way toxicity. And some of you ladies don't want to get it because when somebody brings up, I'm not dealing with that. Because the very kind of guy that why this high value debate is going on is because a lot of you ladies want these quote unquote high value type of guys, but you want high value guys to put up with your toxicity. You want high value guys to actually make life easier for you. So he needs to pay for your therapy. He needs to fix your lifestyle. He needs to write your ship of your life, of your toxic behavior and your toxic decisions. And that seems right to you. That's toxic as I don't know what. But it's only one way. So, because if you turn this around and you say, you meet a guy and you have to do these things for him, you be like, I'm not raising no grown man. I'm not his mama. But you want these high value men to be your daddy, your therapist, your bank, your retirement, your spiritual advisor. Like, he got to make 6 figures and burn sage. No. But I'm done on this one. Like, share, subscribe, but die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.